What is up, everyone? As someone who deals a ton with online sportsbooks, I get questions all the time about what are the best ones, which one's my favorite, which one should I use, and so forth. So I decided to start doing some reviews and figured I would start you off with one of the biggest ones that's currently out there. That's the DraftKings Sportsbook. Although DraftKings offers both a sportsbook and an online casino, today I'm going to mainly focus on their sportsbook, and that's really just because I don't have a ton of experience using their casino. So I'll be covering a few different aspects of the DraftKings Sportsbooks, the first of which is their promos, which are great and they're always changing. Right now, if you refer a friend to join, they'll give both you and the friend up to a $100 free bet. It's pretty straightforward. Get a friend who's never used the site before to make an account, and then depending on how much they deposit, you'll both get a corresponding free bet up to $100. One of my favorite promos of theirs is their ongoing daily free-to-play pools. They're totally free to play if you have an account. There's new games every day, and you can rank up and win cash prizes. They have pools for all different types of sports from all of the major leagues, but let's use like an example from basketball. Maybe they're highlighting one NBA game for that day. You would choose from a selection of different questions like who will win, who will score first, which player will score the most, over under points and assists for a certain player, other questions like that. Depending on how many of these questions you get right and how many of these questions other people get right, you could win some cash with absolutely nothing at stake. They're fun games and there's nothing to lose. What's not to love about that? Next, let's talk about what the DraftKings Sportsbook has to offer and what you can bet on. The answer is pretty close to everything. You have all of the main professional sports leagues and college sports, tons of options for things like golf and MMA, and not just the UFC, but other promotions as well. They cover tons of other sports as well, like lacrosse, soccer, motorsports like NASCAR. They even have odds for stuff like darts, curling, cycling, and even table tennis if that's what you're into. Any big upcoming event, you can almost be sure there'll be offerings on it. For instance, the Winter Olympics are going on right now. They've got that covered. The Academy Awards are next month. You can bet on stuff like who's going to win Best Picture or Best Director. Side note, you should take Belfast at plus 250. It's a beautifully shot coming-of-age story about a working-class Protestant family in Belfast, told from the perspective of their 9-year-old son. Look, I don't want to say anything more than that and spoil it, but it truly is a gorgeous film. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, as I was saying, if you want to bet on something, anything, pretty much anything, the DraftKings Sportsbook is your one-stop shop. Straight bets, multi-sports parlays, futures, and live betting can all be found, so the options are absolutely limitless and really put some of the operators to shame in comparison. Another thing that's worth mentioning and can often be overlooked is just how easy their website and app are to navigate. Everyone notices a bad website or app when it's hard to navigate and you can't find the things you want to easily. This isn't the case with DraftKings though. Both the website and the app are seamless, and things are laid out to where even those brand new to their product will find it intuitive. This may not seem like a big deal, but I've just found some other operators that have really clunky products. Lastly, I do have one small drawback about DraftKings, and it's their customer service. They don't offer a phone number for you to call. The only way to get in touch with them is via a web form, then you have to wait for someone from their service team to email you back. There's a chatbot too, but its function is pretty limited, and honestly, it's kind of useless in most situations. There's too many other sportsbooks out there that have 24/7 live customer service, and I feel like DraftKings really suffers by not providing this. Still, even with this one ding on their record, DraftKings is a great product that I would recommend for casual and hardcore sports bettors alike. Overall, I'd give it a 7.4 out of 8. If you want to join DraftKings today, click on the link in the description below, but before you do, hit me up for that referral code. That way we can both get those free bets. Just saying.